Good morning, everyone, for those in the US, and good afternoon to those in the UK. Welcome to the BD2K Technical Conference. Today we'll have one presentation, which is about updates about the BD2K Technical Conferences. We are scheduled to start at around 8 Pacific Time and end at the latest 9 a.m. Pacific Time. This presentation will be recorded and published online once we've processed them. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type in the message box provided by the application. And also please mute your mic during the presentation to prevent any background noises. Okay, so today I'll be presenting about some of the updates we have regarding the technical conference. I'd like to introduce Colleen Bersano, who is an administrative assistant for our Heart BD2K Center. She will be responsible for organizing the conference schedule, beginning the third round, and she'll also be presenting a few slides during this presentation. So here's an overview of today's presentation. I'll briefly recap this round of presentations. Then we'll go over the topics for the third round, and I'll try to open it up for discussion. And then Colleen will go over a few updates about the recordings on YouTube, and also about how we will organize the conference for the next round. All right, so this past round of presentations started in June, and since then we've had a variety of presentations, including new tools and research. We've had a few collaboration presentations, and mostly presentations about updates from the first round of presentations. So in total, we've had about five tools or five presentations about new tools and research, and then two presentations on collaborations, and then eight presentations on updates. So all in all, I think we had a good mix of presentations. We heard about some new tools and saw the progress that everyone is making in our center. For this coming round, we'll continue to have presentations about new tools or updates. We can also have presentations about collaboration proposals, in which anyone can propose a collaboration to the center, and we would have a discussion about it. Keep in mind that collaboration proposals would need at least 2 weeks to set up ahead of time, so that we can notify all collaborators to attend the conference call. And then the last topic would be presentations about new technologies, algorithms, or methods they use in their projects that the presenter would like to share. So a few examples. So a quick example of a new technology in a clinical setting is the development of new sensor technologies used to measure clinical parameters. And then an example of a new technology for a software developer is Docker, which is a container service that packages an application with all its dependencies into a standardized unit for software development. Docker would help eliminate the time used to set up a developer's environment, and makes it easier to share applications among other developers. And then another quick example is earlier this round, Antonio, who is one of the developers in Reactome, talked about using a quad tree for the fireworks feature in Reactome. So a data structure like a quad tree could be useful for other visualization tool developers. So that presentation would be helpful in that regards.
Hello, everybody. So just a quick review on the NIH BD2K site visit videos. They are now all up on YouTube, and these are all the presentations given during the different sessions, and they're all on the Heart BD2K YouTube channel. All the portions are included in one chronological playlist according to how they occurred during the visit, day 1 and then day 2 after that. They all have matching thumbnails so that you can easily identify not only by the title, but just from a quick look. The thumbnail is all the title slide, which just introduces the title of the session. There are 9 videos in total. Currently, there are 8 videos available for the public to see. There's one video, and that is the panel discussion. It's currently up, but it's unlisted, so if you'd like to see it, just email me and ask for a link. An advantage of the videos that are now on is the fact that they range from 26 minutes to an hour and 13 instead of 2 videos that were a 3-hour long one and an 8-hour long one. So now they're divided into the sections for easy viewing. Each speaker and question section has their own title slide, and the jump to links for the time frame that they occur in the video are in the description. So it's an easy, quick click to get to the part you want. For a quick example, down here is the link to the playlist. So I'm just going to click on that. Again, these are the 9 videos that are up. So if you want to check something out that happened, say, on the second session during day 1, you click on it, and it starts the title, which introduces the site visit, the title of the individual presentation, and then who is presenting it. And say you wanted to specifically see Chelsea's part, all you have to do is come down here to the description and click on the time, and it'll jump right to her section. Or for example, if you remember, during Brian's talk, someone had a really great question. Instead of sitting there waiting through the whole presentation to get to the question section, all you have to do again is come down here, click on the question part, and it'll bring you right to that. So coming back here to the presentation, the new technical conference videos. These are past technical conference videos that have been up on YouTube, but they just have some quick edits that have been made. Again, a title slide has been put up, a link in the description to jump to the question portions, and the parts where there are no speeches, just parts where people were waiting for questions or there was time between slides. They've just been cut, so now it's consolidated, and it's an easy, quick view for you to see. A quick sample is the data sharing at HeartBD2K. This is more for you to check out if you wanted to just kind of see how it's been consolidated, and again in the description, jumping to that portion. And the reason I'm sharing these is because if there's a particular past technical conference video that you would like also edited in the same manner, all you have to do is send me an email at admin.heartbd2k.org, and I will edit it and then re-upload it. Again, that is the email where you can contact me. So as far as organizing conferences for round 3, I will be sending out the sign-up sheet soon. It requests just simple information, your name, institution, and tool, as well as, here is the link just so you can see how quick it is. All you have to do is fill it out with your information and send it right back, and then I will get back to you within a couple days with your presentation date. And please respond by October 12th so that all scheduling can be completed and I can make a calendar for everyone to see. You're encouraged to spread your requested dates out. You have a higher chance of getting a date you want, because if everyone's just sending in requesting the last 4 dates, obviously there's going to be a little bit of moving around and you might not get a date that would be easy for you. So it's kind of on a first come, first served basis. And after everyone has responded, again, I'll put up the calendar and send it out to everyone so you will have a schedule of everyone's presentation. So once we have the presentation, once round 3 starts, I will send an email to you the Monday of the previous week to your presentation requesting a description. The reason it's so early is one, it's just a quick reminder so you know what's coming up, and two, for me to be able to put their description in the email about next week's presentations, just so everyone has an idea about what we'll be talking about. Then the Monday, the week of your presentation, you'll receive another email, again as a reminder, but more to request your presentation slides by that Wednesday. That way I can have them uploaded and ready so that when you have your technical conference, everything runs really smoothly. And to end, if for any reason you can't present on your scheduled date, something comes up, just let me know as soon as you know so that I can find a replacement. And again, everything just goes really smoothly. So thank you.
So the last update that we have is starting this month, we'll be collecting monthly progress updates from each center so that we can create a newsletter that would be sent out to all members within our Part BD2K center. So if you don't want your updates to be published on the newsletter, that's fine. You can request for us to not publish these updates, but we'll keep track of all these updates internally for any progress reports. And then be sure to check your emails later today for an email about these monthly updates and what information you can provide regarding your projects. Okay, so that pretty much concludes our presentation. If you have any questions about this presentation or any feedback that you have regarding this past presentation or past round of presentations or this next round of presentations, um, feel free to uh, suggest. Thank you.
This is Brian. So yeah, I question you mentioned earlier the okay, we'll do more broadly applicable technologies like Docker and Quad Tree, that sort of thing. Like, what about like a language? Like somebody who's obviously everybody knows probably knows C or something, but some more obscure languages with like special special uses and things that they specialize in. Like if somebody's an expert in that, giving a presentation on certain particular language, would that be useful?
Yeah, I think so. I guess we'd probably want to have like probably show a bunch of the use cases um, on why the language would be useful for uh, a particular subject. But in terms of like the technical details, probably don't go too far into the technical details. But in terms of like what the pros are for using that language, I think that should definitely be presented to our center.
So I just basically briefly go over this new website we've developed. So it's for the UK Coordination Center. So as you know, we're just one of 11 centers, and this coordination center site will be sort of a news aggregator for all the different centers. So you can see some things that we're involved in here, like the upcoming Network of Bio Things hackathon. Um, so you can see it's related to the High B2K Center, but also the Cedar Center and BioCaddy. We have a Twitter feed. We just have some basic information about the coordination center and then the various different activities. So you can see there's a link to the High B2K website here. Um, and then we just have some information here, like Andrew Seuss doing his call for hackathon funding. So if you have anything like this that you want to disseminate to the broader community, to the other members of B2K outside of our center, just let me know. You can send an email, to me, and we can put news up here. We can actually also give you an account if you want, so that you can log in and you can post news to the site automatically. We also have for example, we also have an events calendar. So it shows upcoming events. So if you want something that you're working on and featuring this event calendar, just let us know.
Thank you, Brian. Well, if you have any other questions or feedback, you can email us at admin@heartbd2k.org. But yeah, thank you everyone for attending today's conference.